to Government of Karnataka, Commerce and Industries, Dr. Shailakumarji, Mr. Solomon, Mr. Vinay, Mr. Darshan, Mr. Hegde, Mr. Singh, and Mr. Hegde, and family members of CII, budding entrepreneurs, friends from e-media, my colleagues from Port, a very good morning and warm welcome. Our country India, चंदन की भूमि, अभिनंदन की भूमि, अर्पण की भूमि, समर्पण की भूमि, has a great dream of becoming $5 trillion economy by the year 2027, and by Amritkal 2047 we target to become nothing less than $40 to $60 trillion economy. When you talk about economy, it's not the money that we look at. Our country, being a major democracy in the world, we have the burden of 140 crores of Indian population. Out of the 140 crores of Indian population, many of them are still below poverty line. So when we talk about GDP enhancement, when we talk about boosting the economy, what we mean is to increase per capita income of all this 140 crores of Indian population. This 140 crores of Indian population includes the big industrialists right up to the people living in the hutments. As a major democracy, we have to think of the majority of the population. Out of this 140 crores, the people who are living below the poverty line, we have to create employment to them. We have to generate income for them. We have to make them have a life where they can live satisfactorily, if not luxuriously. That's why we talk about $40 to $60 trillion economy by the Amritkal 2047. The topic for today's session for discussion: enhancement of infrastructure and connectivity is a very apt subject. When we talk about infrastructure, it's not the cement and steel alone. It is the scaffoldings of the aspirations of the 140 crores of Indian population. Infrastructure is not just cement and mortar. It is momentum. It is mobility. It is markets for the citizens, for the regions, and for all the sectors which propel the Indian economy of the future years. So, friends, when we talk about infrastructure, we have to agree one thing: infrastructure, connectivity, GDP growth, all these things, they are complementary to each other. They can't move alone. Unless infrastructure is created, connectivity can't come. Unless connectivity is there, infrastructure will not be in place. Unless both the things are there, industrialization will not happen. And that is the problem for Mangalore and Karavali coast. Kannada Nadina Karavali, Kannada Deviya Prabhavali. We always say the Karavali beautiful coast, right from Dakshin Kannada up to Uttar Kannada, including Udupi, is the golden plate behind the Karnataka Ma Bhuvaneshwari. That's the amount of importance that's given in the Kannada literature. Udupi and Dakshin Kannada, I understand they contribute 1.2 lakh crores of GDP out of the total GDP of Karnataka. 1,200 crores to 1,500 crores per year income tax. 6,746 crores customs duty. If you see the per capita income of people of Mangalore is 4.92 lakhs per year per person. Whereas Udupi, it is half of that, which is 48% of the average of Karnataka per capita income. Udupi 24% of the per capita income compared to Karnataka. But still, we have to accept Mangalore, Udupi, North Kannada is still missing the bus. A child is capable of scoring 98%, but still he is scoring 80%. What is the reason? Every year we are reviewing, every year we are discussing, but is there any progress? Please introspect ourselves. If there is no progress, what is the reason? What is missing? Every one of us knows that. In spite of having completed 75 years of independence, we have still the problem of connectivity from the rest of the Karnataka to the west of the Karnataka. We don't have problem to the south of the Karnataka towards Kerala and north of Karnataka towards Maharashtra. Unfortunately, with our own state, we have connectivity issue. When you talk about infrastructure, infrastructure can't be developed in fragments, segments. Infrastructure, connectivity has to be a system. You can't expect a farmer in Karnataka working for 8 months, 9 months with his hard work, producing vegetables, producing fruits, gherkins, and not having a cold storage plant. Unable to send it to export outside market because of bad connectivity. You can't expect a MSME sitting in an isolated place, manufacturing things just because it is monsoon season. This is a classic example. So NH 75, NH 275, I do agree. We need to have immediate solutions. In fact, I happened to speak to Gadkari Saab because he was my union minister earlier. I know him personally. I spoke to him and Sir was very kind and he started immediately acting on that. Earlier we had a meeting here only. Then I travelled along with him. He called me, then I travelled and I explained to him all the issues. And he immediately reacted also. But these are only a small stopgap solutions. In spite of working on this, Sampaji Ghat, Shiradi Ghats, what I understand is it will be completed only first they said November, this February, then November 25, now it is February, March 26. If it happens, it's very good. And it's it's a fact. Let us agree a fact as a fact. When you talk about infrastructure connectivity, it is not just for the port, it is not just for the industry, it is for the common man of Karnataka, common man of Karavali coast. When it rains, even the railway line connecting Mysore, Bangalore to Mangalore across the Ghats gets closed. Roads gets closed. Do you expect a common man to travel from the capital of Karnataka to Mangalore when it is cut off? You know, the airfare goes up to 6,000, 7,000 rupees and 8,000, 9,000 rupees also. And it is the only, I am a bit moderate because I am talking to public. Yeah, it goes to 18,000 also, I agree. And can a common man afford it? Suppose I am a laborer. I have come for my bread and butter in Mangalore. I am working in a small MSME unit or MRPL contractor or working as a casual labor in NMPA. Can I travel by spending 8,000 or 18,000 rupees according to him by air? No. And that is the reason why you are unable to develop. It is the connectivity, the basic thing that has to improve. Then rest of the things will definitely fall in line. I do agree, I don't say that there is no development. There is a conscious effort, and we have to agree one thing, Karnataka is the state which is really propelling India's GDP. Karnataka is the only state where there is a clear written first industrial policy. It is a premier state. You are the leaders, pioneers in industrialization, whether it is software or tourism. So, I would like to say, at least I can measure in one way. My port cargo handling in the last 7 years has improved from 34 to 46 million metric tons. For this, I had to find lot of out of ways. Every solution is an out of box solution, no normal solution. So we do assume that there is no connectivity. We do assume that these are the problems, and we find solutions. That's how we are doing. But had there been connectivity, we would have had 55 to 60 million metric tons. When I say 60 million metric tons, it is not just metric tons. For every 10 million metric tons, 10,000 jobs, 20,000 indirect jobs. That's why I am talking about 4650 figures. You imagine. So we need to focus on industries based on software and also tourism. The beautiful beaches of Karnataka, Karavali coast, right from Dakshin Kannada up to Uttar Kannada, the golden yellow beaches, blue waters, attracts lakhs and lakhs of people. And at NMPA we are pioneering, we are operating cruise tourism at loss. We are not doing for profit, we are doing just for as a contribution to the society. Going way forward, the rest of the day is there. I am only good in putting questions. Solutions is not my job. Of course, out of the box I can give solutions. It is not that we don't know, and that's how we are moving ahead. And this year, Mangalore port is celebrating Golden Jubilee year. And I am also proud and happy to tell you that in the past 5 years, from a humble profit after tax of 110 crores, now we are at 550 crores profit after tax per year. So this is a great achievement. When I talk about profit after tax, it is not just for the port. Whether it is the port, whether it is the Coast Guard, whether it is the district administration, Department of Commerce, Industries, we all work for the people. We all work for the democracy. So we have our responsibilities, duties. Everyone is contributing to the society. And when I say 46, 650, 550, it is for the state. State also gets benefit of it. And 6,746 crores is the contribution to the customs alone. GST 4,500 crores. Figures are, whenever I increase my turnover, whenever I increase my export, state also gets benefit out of it. 4,500 crores. 46 is here, 4,500 crores is here. You can easily compare. There is a link, there is a equation. So let us move forward. We are committed. We have sufficient number of truck terminals. We are committed to go for more truck terminals as far as Baikampardi, because Mr. Hegde keeps discussing with me. And we strongly believe the solution to all these issues is technology. We should adopt the technology. And apart from this infrastructure and connectivity, we need to create the right type of environment for the entrepreneurs. Ease of starting the business, ease of closing the business, ease of running the business, all these things should be there. When an industrialist gets a problem and goes to law enforcing authority, they should not just keep mum. They should immediately act. I am not talking about, in general, the Indian tendency I am talking. Including me, I am also appointed by the Department of ACC. So, we have a general tendency when some people come to us, Most of the bureaucrats, people sitting in the positions, we think by keeping away, I want to show my position. No. We have to solve the problem. We have to get into people. Then only the systems will work. That applies to me also. And this is one thing. Second thing is right environment, I was telling. Then right infrastructure. And people should be encouraged to, even this place is known for knowledge. We have n number of engineering colleges, n number of financial institutions. Let us make use of it. And now we have the advantage of having Mr. Darshan, who also was a director of industry. So it's a big advantage for you. And Dr. Shelvam is here, who is expert in this. I am very sure with the presence of these people here, though some small nitty-gritties are there, the future years will be much better for DK, Udupi, and also Uttar Kannada. And I hope to handle 55 million metric tons and 60 million metric tons. And I hope to move to 650 crores after profit after tax. So let us hope for the best, and future years are the best. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.